today's episode of Shifting Boundaries News. We will be talking about sexual harassment, specifically what it is. We are creating a safe space for you to be supported as we share information about sexual harassment and its prevention. We are encouraging you to express your thoughts and feelings, and we are not here to attack or blame anyone.
Many of us may never be the targets or the person who causes sexual harassment, but we may see it happening. It is important to know and how to say, stop, that's not funny, or ask yourself, what will you do if this is your brother, mom, dad, or sister? We are learning about sexual harassment to change all of us, so that we will have the courage to actively respond when we see sexual harassment happening.
We'll define what sexual harassment is. Later, we will discuss who you can talk to when you witness sexual harassment. Lastly, we will discuss what you can do if you or someone you know is being sexually harassed. We know this subject can be confusing. Not everyone will agree, but it is important that we start this conversation.
These kinds of situations can happen just once or many times, and they can make people feel uncomfortable, embarrassed, or threatened, even to the point that some students don't want to go to school anymore. Also, know that some forms of sexual harassment is considered a crime.
That's right, Alex. Reporter is on the street asking people what they think sexual harassment is. Ree, have you been getting some responses?
Yes, thank you, Maya and Alex. We're in Tuolumne right now, and we're going to be asking some people what exactly is sexual harassment. Excuse me, would you mind if we asked you some questions about sexual harassment?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so in your own words, could you describe what sexual harassment is?
Well, it's unwanted sexual advances, gestures with your hands or bodies, just anything that makes you uncomfortable.
Okay, and if something is written down, would that be considered sexual harassment?
Yes, like I said, if it's uncomfortable, then it could be considered sexual harassment.
Okay, but what if I'm making a joke or giving you a compliment? I don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, it's not the person who's saying the joke's place to say whether it is or is not considered sexual harassment.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for your time. Back to you, Maya and Alex.
Well, you hear to hear first, folks. Any kind of unwanted sexual attention can be considered sexual harassment.
I think they did a great job explaining what sexual harassment is. But now let's watch a video that goes further in depth.
Hello? It's you again. Gosh, this is the third time today. No, I don't care if this is my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get the Sucker 3000 vacuum cleaner. Please, just stop harassing me.
Sexual harassment is a type of bullying intended to hurt or intimidate someone. It can include making sexual jokes, comments, or gestures to or about someone, spreading sexual rumors in person, by text, or online, writing sexual messages about people on bathroom stalls or in other public places, showing someone inappropriate sexual pictures or videos, touching, grabbing, or pinching someone in a deliberately sexual way, asking someone to send you naked pictures of herself or himself, pulling at someone's clothing, and brushing up against someone in a purposefully sexual way. If you are being harassed, don't blame yourself. The idea that someone was asking for it because of something they did, said, or were wearing is false and unacceptable. It often can be helpful to start by telling the person doing the harassing to stop. Let him or her know that this behavior is not okay with you. If that doesn't stop the harassment, don't just ignore the behavior. Usually, ignoring it won't make it stop. Instead, tell a trusted adult about it. Telling someone sooner leads to faster results. You should keep a record of the events that have happened. That way you'll have them if your school or family has to take legal action. Remember, no one has the right to sexually harass or bully anyone else, no matter what.
Till next time, don't forget to visit me at amaze.org or go to my YouTube channel to watch more. Bye!
Wow, that was such an informative video. These examples showed a variety of different ways to be sexually harassed, from a physical attraction to words or even emojis. A really important part of the video is when they talk about telling the harassers to stop and talk to a trusted adult.
Yes, remember to keep telling about your experiences until you have been heard. It is so important to make sure you are telling the right people and keep telling them until they do something about it.
Speaking of telling the right people, who are the right people? Your schools are here for you. Your teachers, principals, and other faculty want your school to be a safe environment for learning. Tell the staff at school about what you have either seen or gone through. You don't want to go through these experiences on your own. Teachers and staff are mandated reporters. This means part of their job is to keep you safe. They want to help you through this experience.
We hope you have learned and understand what sexual harassment is. Remember, sexual harassment is unwanted and unwelcome sexual behavior and can be verbal, written, or physical. Start having conversations about this so that we can keep ourselves, our friends, our family, and our peers safe. We'll see you next time on SB News.